大家好。
大家好。
咁呢條片咧就係我哋稍微歸納咗一下我哋喺韓國遇到嘅問題啦，俾啲少少嘅提示你哋啦，同埋有啲咩推薦嘅，即係各種各樣嘅問題嘅一個合集啦。咁如果你哋未來想去首爾旅行嘅話，咁希望呢條片可以幫到你哋。咁就從我哋嘅花銷開始。So we stayed in Airbnb for this whole trip, and it's around like $117 per day. I think that's a fair price. The location is pretty good. It's convenient. There's washer. There is a little small kitchen. I think overall $117 per night is pretty good.
It was a nice Airbnb,
Yeah, and then our flight is $1,098 one way from Toronto to Seoul. So I guess like it doesn't help you much because like I think most people they will like book a round trip, but we only did a one way. And one little thing that happens while we were booking the plane ticket was we forgot to put in Jordan's middle name. So like we could just go on the plane, our first plane that we booked, and risk it, but we were kind of scared, so we did cancel the first plane and then we rebook it. But we were lucky because when we rebook it, the plane that we actually took was with WestJet, and it was actually cheaper than the first plane, right? So we didn't lose any money. But just a little heads up, if you're booking plane tickets, please don't forget your middle name. And the next thing is our total spending was $810 for both of us, which is pretty good. And there was a $90 that we didn't spend it. It was my dad who paid for it. He paid for the driver, so it was $90. So we spent around like $720-ish for both of us for 10 days. I think that's pretty good. We did pretty good.
Yeah, we kept the cost down.
Yeah.
Budgeted. We flew into Incheon Airport, and we were surprised that we had a 2-hour customs line to get through.
It's so long.
Yeah, the airport was really hot too. There's no air conditioning.
And on our way out, the lineup was really long too. So our way in and out, they're both pretty long.
Yeah, we had a driver pick us up at the airport, drive us to our Airbnb. But when we left the Airbnb to go back to the airport, there was a bus stop right outside of our Airbnb. It was lucky for us. And it's actually a really cheap bus ride. It was only 17,000 won, so $17 Canadian. And it was like an hour-long bus ride straight to your terminal, so that was nice. Subway, if you're going to Seoul, you probably want a Subway card. You can get them at a convenience store. I think it's like 4,000 or 5,000 won. You can put money on it at a convenience store too. Each Subway ride and bus ride is about 1,500 won, so pretty cheap.
Yeah, and the car is called T-Money, so you can just walk into any convenience store and ask for a T-Money card. And also when we were trying to load our car, the convenience store owner did tell us that it's maybe cheaper to load your car in the convenience store because there's just no tax, because we were trying to understand him, we couldn't really understand what he meant, but I guess if you have the option, try to load your car in the convenience store instead of the subway station. Okay, and for the transit, we did use Naver Map, and I think it's like a map that they use locally. I think Google Map works sometimes, but majority of the time we use Naver Map, and it got us everywhere. So I think it's really convenient, and they do have English or Chinese option if you need it. And the subway or bus are really easy to take. Like the whole trip, that's all we did, just subway or bus. And for subway, they do have like Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and English. So it's pretty easy to know like which stop you need to get off. For buses, there is only Korean and English, but for me, I think that's good enough. And if you have neighbor maps handy, you can pretty much find out like exactly where you're getting off. So, also you can use Uber in South Korea, which is really convenient. We did use it once for the night that we went out, so I recommend it. It's not that expensive. If there's time, your subway stop is late at night, you don't know where you are, you can definitely use Uber.
So we were recommended to not drink tap water, find a convenience store, buy some bottled water. It's pretty cheap. Prices for food was around maybe 10,000, 20,000 won, so pretty normal compared to Canada. We went out, we did a pub crawl.
You've seen our last episode.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Joe had a lot of fun.
Well, because mom give us money, so she's like, okay, go get yourself some more drinks. That's why.
I think that was $25 per person. It came with 4 drinks, so 1 drink at each bar club. We went to 4 of them. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You just get to meet mostly tourists.
The host was pretty nice too. Like, I think they help a lot. And if you have any question, you can ask them anytime. You can book it on Airbnb. So, or I heard for other people who were in the pub crawl, I think they just look up pub crawl Seoul on,
I think
online.
Facebook, any social media, you can probably find it.
Yeah. Okay, so go back to our Airbnb. We stayed in Incheon area. I like it so much. Our Airbnb is right beside the subway station, and it's like the same subway line that you can go to Myeongdong. So it's like I think 3 or 4 stops. It's not too crowded, and it's not that many tourists there. It feels, some levels pretty local, and it's so convenient. There's a mall. There's anything that you need is all there. So if you ever consider going to Seoul, for me, I don't like to stay in somewhere too crowded. So I definitely recommend Shinyeongsan. Also, the public washrooms is everywhere. It's so easy to find. I love it because I always get nervous, when I'm not driving. I don't know. It's my thing. So you can find it almost in every subway station, every mall, and there's public washrooms on the street everywhere. So they're all really clean and convenient.
So we exchanged money back home just to try and be prepared, but we found out that it's probably better to exchange for Korean money while staying there. There's better rates. Could have got a few more dollars. The weather that we had for late October, the low was maybe 13 degrees, high 23 each day. So it was pretty warm. Some days can get a little bit chilly if it was windy out, but a long sleeve or even a short sleeve would be fine.
Yeah.
One thing we noticed is not a lot of places have AC though. When you go underground for the subway, it gets really hot.
Oh yeah.
So if it is a chilly day, you're wearing a sweater and you go down, take a subway, it gets hot.
I don't know, maybe they actually turn their heater on. They maybe consider late October as winter season. I don't know. It seems really warm anywhere that we go indoor.
Yeah.
We do recommend to go in October or early November. I think that's a pretty nice season to travel to Seoul. I heard the summer could be really hot, so try not to go in summer.
We had no rain or just very, very small amount of rain.
It's all sunny pretty much. I mean, that's all the tips and recommendation we have for you guys. Hope it helps you.
Yeah, go to Seoul. It was nice.
Yeah, I love it. We love the city. I don't know if we would go back though. If we come back to Asia again, maybe we will. Yeah.
Do a pub crawl.
Oh yes, definitely. Oh, enjoy the nightlife in Seoul. Definitely. Okay guys, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.